Hello and welcome to another video from Midas Touch Toys M's Collectibles. And today we're looking at something that is now quite old. It's quite rare, especially in this untouched condition, and is now incredibly collectible. We are looking at the 1984 release by Purnell from their Gerry and Christopher Burr's Terrahawks series of activity books. And this particular book we're looking at today is of the Bumper Colouring Book, and it's all based on that hit television series created by Gerry and Christopher Burr, and it's all basically the TV series is set in the year 2020, and the series follows the adventures of the Terrahawks Task Force, which is responsible for protecting Earth from invasion by a group of extraterrestrial androids and aliens, which is led by the evil Zelda. And just like the previous Anderson puppet television series, this one had a mix of puppets and real life people and futuristic vehicles and technology and so on. The series ran for 3 seasons. There was a total of 39 episodes produced, and it ran from October 1983 to October 1986. And it was aired on LWT, London Weekend Television. Okay, this is the book in front of us, and it says Gerry Anderson and Christopher Burr's Terrahawks. You got 50p in the UK only cover price, and it says the Bumper Colouring. And you got the Purnell logo at the bottom left-hand corner. It said TV's exciting new characters. And you got the Terrahawks logo in the bottom right-hand corner there. Okay, that's the front of the book. Let's just spin it over to the back. And what have we got on the back? So it's pretty much the same images, but it says ISBN 0361060228. Copyright Anderson Burr Pictures Limited, 1984. Published 1984 under license from Anderson Burr Pictures Limited by Purnell Books. Polton, Bristol, BS 185LQ, a member of the BPCC group of companies made in Israel. Terrahawks is a trademark of Anderson Burr Pictures Limited. It says more exciting Terrahawk adventures from Purnell Books, Terrahawks Colouring Books, and Terrahawks Mystic Pencil Books. And then at the bottom right hand corner, you've got the ISBN number and the barcode. Okay, that's the front and back covers. Without further ado now, let's open the book and let's have a look at the contents inside. So I've opened the first page of the book, and you can see you've got it says Gerry Anderson and Christopher Burr's Terrahawks, and you've got all the Terrahawk characters at the bottom there, and some of the vehicles, or one of the vehicles at the top. I just want to point out that this is 1980s, and the quality of the paper that they used in the 80s wasn't the best. So you can see that the paper is just beginning to discolour very, very slightly. But that's what happened because it was cheap quality paper that they used. Okay, first page, you got Zelda and you got the Terrahawks logo. So these are all there to be coloured. One of the ships again, and you've got Captain Kate Kestrel, Dr. Tiger Ninstrom, and Captain Mary Falconer. I see someone has started to colour the books on this the boots on that particular image. I've only just noticed that actually. I didn't think this book was touched, but it has been. Okay, so there we got the Battle Hawk, and there's Lieutenant Hero, and again at the desk of operations, and you've got the NR1 Rolls Royce there. Again, a couple of characters, and there's the evil Zelda, or youngster, it says there. Again, you've got the characters, and you've got Zelda's ship. Terrahawk again, and sat behind the computer console. And there's the robots, the ball robots, and you've got the aliens. That is a ship taken off by the looks of it. And there's again one of the main characters. There's the robot again. And again, the futuristic vehicles from the TV series. And there we have all the characters, all the Terrahawks, and you've got the alien characters there as well. And again, the ship taken off, And again, more, I mean, they're just very nice pictures to colour in actual fact. Space Hawk there, and you've got the spaceship there. So, just really nice pictures to colour. Nicely drawn images of the characters, and you can colour them to your own design and likes, and they become unique to the colourer. So yeah, I mean, some very nice pictures. There's no text or anything, no story involved. It literally is just drawn images for you to just colour at your own will. Again, it's Lieutenant Hero. So yeah, lovely pictures. It's a shame that they didn't add text, because a lot of the other colouring books that they did add text and made a story out of each picture. But you know, we are going back to earlier versions of the 60s and the 70s. So this was the 80s version, and obviously things had changed by the 80s, 1984 compared to the 1960s. So things were a little bit different. So maybe they just didn't want to spend the money on making a story with it, and just decided just to make all these pictures and just add them into the book. Kate Kestrel there, and there we have the final page of the characters with Zelda, characters' heads with Zelda. There we are. Okay, that is the Terrahawks Bumper Colouring Book. How well did these books do back in 1984? Well, in 1984, there was still no internet. There was no streaming services. Video recorders had not long been out. So we was able to watch videos. For those of us who were fortunate enough to have a video cassette recorder back in 1984. And you could buy or rent video cassettes. So if you wanted to watch some of your programs, you could, whatever was available. It was limited availability in 1984. So things like colouring books, activity books, all sorts of things like that, annuals, all kept the TV series in everybody's minds, basically. So not only was it good merchandising, but it's also good advertising for the TV show. Kept the popularity there, and really anybody who was as a kid back in the 1980s, you would receive an annual or a colouring book, something like that, in your Christmas stocking. And that's basically what these were there for either Christmas or Easter time, when gifts were being given to family members. And the colouring books were quite prominent, as were the annuals at those times of year. So yes, they did rather well. As I say, there was no streaming service that you could go and watch whenever you wanted to, and not very many people have video recorders. There's no such thing as DVD in those days, or internet. So it was literally just, if you had a video recorder, you were very fortunate. And if you had video cassettes of your favourite TV program, you were very fortunate. But remember, 1984 was that 40 years ago. Things were very different then. Okay, let's move forward 40 years to 2024, which is where we are today, December 2024. Do these books come up very often on the platforms? Well, they do occasionally come up on the platforms. I've got to say, most of the time they are, or they have been partially completed. Now, I did think this book was not touched, but there is some colouring of some of the boots in some of this. Now, I don't quite know how that happened, because we found quite a few of these Terrahawk books in a shop stock room that we bought out all the stock for. So unless someone in the shops had decided to colour a few of the boots, I have no idea. But these books were from a shop. Maybe it was someone had returned the book, I don't know. But there has been, as I said, on that one page, which we did see, we just find it again, there was a little bit of colouring on the boots, which is there. As I say, that's the only colouring in the entire book. So I don't quite know where that happened from, but there we are. It is in this book. So other than that, the ones we see on the that do appear on the platform, you usually find that they've been partially completed. A lot of the pages have been partially completed. Some of them have been only a few pictures coloured. Some have had lots of pictures coloured. So do remember, if you are going to order on a platform, to really read the condition report of the actual item you're buying, rather than looking at the stock photographs that quite often appear on the main page. Or alternatively, we at Midas Touch have managed to find a few of these particular bumper colouring books, and they are currently available to purchase on the Midas Touch website, which you can get to very simply by clicking the link below. It will take you straight to the website, where you'll be able to find this and many other vintage Gerry Anderson items, and many other vintage toys, games and collectibles. Come to that. There's over 10,000 products currently available on the website for you to view and purchase at your leisure. And don't forget to hit the subscribe button, because we're uploading videos for every new item that goes into the website. There will be something for everybody, and I am absolutely positive this is something that you're not going to want to miss, because we literally have thousands and thousands of new items which we're shooting videos for and uploading on a daily basis. So if there's something in particular you're looking for, something old that you've never been able to find, something quirky you might want to buy for a friend, or perhaps just something from your childhood that you'd like to own again to help you recuperate those long lost childhood memories, well, stay tuned, keep watching, because you never know the next item we upload could be that item you've been looking for. Okay, that is it for me on this particular item. I do hope you've enjoyed reviewing this wonderful old bumper colouring book with me. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you again next video. So bye for now.